You've tuned in to the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
You realize what you've done?
With Rich Liebig.
A real gangster plays his cards, right?
And Michael Costanzo.
What was that you just read?
Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news.
Good times, noodle salad.
The point is, you now have the ability to be happy.
And now, here's Rich and Mike on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Woo! Yeah, how you guys doing?
What's up, everybody?
It is time for this week's episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. We've got sports, we've got entertainment, we've got odd news all coming your way. A busy week this was for a news show like ours. So strap in. We've got a lot to talk about. Man, we're going to be going through the highs and the lows of sports, entertainment, and odd news. So strap yourselves in. Join us for the ride. I love the fact that if you're on the video feed, we've got a Christmas tree in the background. There you go. We're sprucing up the place. Very good job, Mike.
We try.
Good job to your mom. I think did your mom do all this?
That's all her. That's not me.
Yeah. So props to Rosa. Rosa coming through with the holiday decorations
the
here.
holiday cheer and the decorations.
Yeah.
It's that time of year, getting into the spirit of things. Definitely. I have not had a chance.
Well, you have a good reason. You've been running around settling new home ownership.
I'm like
stuff.
a chicken with its head cut off. I work from home, but recently I've been splitting time between my parents' house and the new house. So it feels like I'm commuting to work again for the first time in a long time. I'm like, what? People do this every day?
So you usually work from home, so you're not used to this.
No, I'm not used to this. So every morning I'm like waking up and I'm like driving to the new house to work from there because we got people coming in to do work, and I'm like,
you spoiled 21st century man.
I know, it's such a first world problem. I'm like, I'm so used to working at home. Yeah,
first world problem. Yeah,
but if that's all I have to complain about, it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, I think you're in a good spot.
Yeah, I'm in a good spot. It's a shame that this year the holidays are just completely passing me by with everything personally going on. It's like I feel like I haven't had a chance to do any Christmassy stuff yet. Like I did watch a few Christmas carols, like the VHS one on YouTube.
Yes,
the
VHS A Christmas Carol.
Muppets Christmas Carol, best Christmas Carol out there. Mark my words. So I've been, catching a few films, but that's basically it. No holiday cookie baking, no decorating, no.
So what? We're in the second week of December now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not. I usually am on top of things. Ooh, it's bad this year.
I think part of it is Thanksgiving fell late.
It was so late,
right? That wasn't just
Thanksgiving ended, and all of a sudden it was December.
Yeah, I think coming out of that weekend, it was the 1st of December.
I need Thanksgiving to fall on like the 23rd or the 24th. You got to give me a week buffer to like really get into the swing of things.
And again, this is why Thanksgiving needs to be its own holiday.
Facts.
It has to be.
Yeah.
I'm going back on my soapbox here.
Get on the soapbox.
Thanksgiving has to remain its own holiday.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear any guff from anybody.
Yeah.
There's people out there. Don't tell me there aren't, because I know people. They want to celebrate.
He knows people.
I know people. They want to celebrate Christmas in October. No.
You need Thanksgiving as a buffer. You need a buffer.
Least.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the buffer was too late. I just wasn't ready. It just got me.
It got you.
The smoke got me.
Smoke got you.
I got bronchitis. Knock on wood.
Yeah. Oh, well, Sweet Brown.
Sweet Brown.
Oh,
God bless Sweet Brown.
Where has she been in our life?
I don't know.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
There she is.
That's me right now. The holidays.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Sweet Brown.
Christmas shopping. What's
Where's
that?
Sweet Brown. She deserves her own show. Where is she?
She really does. She should have a talk show.
Get her back.
Absolutely. I hope she's doing all right. I hope she got over the bronchitis from like 12 years ago.
That might have been longer than that, Mike.
How old is Sweet Brown?
God, that's got to be at least 15.
Really?
I think.
I forget sometimes how old we are.
Yeah, it's not good.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I know. I was shaving the beard. It's going gray. I'm like, what the hell?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, holidays.
And all
It's going great because of the holidays.
and all that concluded with
yeah.
the passage of time.
The passage of time. Rich, how have you been passing your time?
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of news to cover, and it really felt like every day I woke up in the past couple days,
Something crazy was going on.
It's been something like monumental, something
Yeah.
that I would say goes on our outline for what we're going to talk about.
Absolutely.
So, I kind of I hate to sell the personal bit short, but there is a lot of news to talk about for this being, second week of December, and none of it's holiday stuff.
No, it's not.
No. So
There's no rest for the wicked.
No. So strap yourselves in, folks. I say we just get to
Let's
it.
do it. Let's dive in.
There's a lot to deal with. So let's go with organizing the show. And our first batch of topics revolve around sports. So let's launch into the sports sampler.
It's time for the Sports Sampler.
So you're not good at sports. It's a very small part of life.
Sports. In your face.
That's right. Sports coming at you in your face here. Quick baseball news. How do you like that?
It's December.
Yes, December. How do you like that? We're coming at you with a fastball right down the middle.
Yeah, really. So what's going on in baseball world? It's Phillies specific, I think.
Yep. It's good news for Philadelphia sports fans here. After a lot of kind of hemming and hawing and going back and forth and hearing rumors on who was preparing to offer this player a big contract. It kind of got a little dicey because I was hearing rumors that the Mets were getting involved in this. Orioles.
Boy. No.
There were some other teams that were willing to chalk up some big money for this guy. But at the end of the day, the Phillies were able to re-sign slugger 32-year-old Kyle Schwarber to a 5-year, $150 million deal.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
Yes.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like that because there's a lot of talk right now in the Philadelphia sports community for Phillies that they need to shake things up with the lineup. But one of the things that you could not afford to lose was Kyle Schwarber. He had such a good year last year. 56 home runs, the National League home run hitter. If he left town, that would just be just a huge blow to the Phillies' hopes in trying to contend and try and keep that window open for a possible postseason run in the near future with Bryce Harper. But the Phillies came through, got him with this 5-year, $150 million deal. He's 32, so that pretty much means he's probably going to stay in Philly, I think, for his career.
Yeah, I mean 5 years should see him out, right?
Should. But, yeah, this could have been bad because he could have been listening to offers from the Orioles, the Mets. There were a lot of teams that were very interested in his services. So this is a win for the Phillies. Even though we've said that the Phillies need to change things up with the roster and everything, they had to do this one.
This was the one piece, like you said. He's been such a keystone member of the team the past several years. I think he's, 3-time All-Star with the Phillies. Yeah, and he was expected to be a really hot free agent. So, yeah, that's the type of talent you got to lock down. I am surprised, though. I mean, maybe I'm just not too much in the know, but it seems like, in baseball terms, a relatively reasonable deal. Was this an expected figure, or do you think you took a little bit of a discount to stay with the Phils?
No, I think that's the going rate. I think the Orioles were prepared to offer something similar.
Okay,
if I heard my sources
I saw the
correctly.
figure. I'm like, oh my god, what is this? A football contract?
He is. So he is 32. So this is probably
so
gonna be
that affects it. Yeah.
That affects it. And it means he gets paid $30 million a year. If you do a complete average of it. So that sounds about right for a slugger.
I've been getting used
He's just a slugger. He doesn't really do anything in the field.
I guess that's true. I get used to hearing these contract figures of $400 million, $500 million, $1 billion. Yeah.
Wait until we get to the entertainment.
You want to hear? Yeah, you want to hear some numbers.
We're gonna hear some numbers there. Stay tuned, if you
will. Yeah, as for the Phillies, the numbers are in their favor. 56 home runs last season, so he'll be bringing the big bats back. This is a good thing.
Yes.
It's a very, very good thing.
Yes. Probably only good news in Philadelphia sports.
Well, let's continue delaying that.
Yeah,
and let's talk about
delay.
something different instead.
Delay that, yes.
You have a note here about Notre Dame.
Yes.
The Fighting Irish, right?
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
wow.
He's got a whole paragraph. I went away. I came back. He had a whole paragraph written about Notre Dame.
Yep.
What's going on here?
Oh, man. You want to talk about drama. Are you ready for this girly drama?
Well, I love the drama.
Boy.
I watch The Mormon Wives. Let's go. I love drama.
Boy, you're right next door with Notre Dame.
Yeah.
You're just a different religion.
That's right. Right around the corner.
Yeah. All right. So for those that don't know, you probably have heard some version of the story, but basically the 12-team college football playoff was released on Sunday, and Notre Dame was not in the field of 12, and that pissed Notre Dame off very much so. So much so that they've announced that they are going to decline any invitation to a bowl game this holiday season. They are literally taking the football and going home. Their season is now officially over. They are not going to play any more games. They are done. They are doing this as a statement to the college football playoff system.
You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn words. You're gonna be okay. Oh God! Say the goddamn words.
And I don't know if it's the drama that I'm feeling and maybe taking part of and feeling the hype of it, but there are a lot of calls now to again change the college football playoff system again.
Yeah, this is a really shocking move, and I think a little risky too. I mean, first off, props to Notre Dame for standing their ground. It seems like they were wronged here, if I'm understanding this correctly. But I do think this is a little risky because right now it's like a big power move. But, you know, how do incoming players view a college where they may not get a chance to play in bowl games or playoffs if, you know, the organization's like, no, we're not going to any of these things? It could potentially harm their kind of program in terms of like the public perception.
I think they're resting on their laurels. I think they're betting on the fact that they're Notre Dame.
They're like, we're one of the big names. They have a little bit of runway here, hopefully.
Yeah.
And they're going to wait it out. They're going to wait out and see if they can force some change here. So yeah, it could go one of two ways. They could be the first domino, or this could be a risky gambit, and we'll see them in bowl games again pretty soon. I personally love the move. I love the aggression.
Yeah.
I like.
Are you for the pettiness here?
I am. I'm totally for the pettiness because the college football playoff system is broken. It's like a bunch of guys get together like, hey, who do you like? I like Penn State. All right, playoffs.
No, just switch Penn. Put Alabama.
Alabama,
That's Alabama is 10-3. They have 3 losses.
What's Notre Dame's record?
10-2.
10-2. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Alabama lost 3 games.
Yeah.
All right. This is Alabama is supposed to be a top 10 team.
I don't understand college football. How does one team only play 12 and one team play 13 games?
Because they're all. That's another problem.
This is the other.
Everybody has their own schedule.
You gotta standardize. If you want to make playoffs, you have to standardize.
Like a certain super league idea.
It's the only good idea Chip Kelly's ever had in his life.
I hate to say it, but Chip Kelly had the right idea with this.
Yeah, I don't mind the super league concept. To remind people, it's almost like a soccer setup where teams can play their way up into contention in this league.
That was a part of the proposal.
That was a part of it, yeah.
But basically, Chip Kelly's idea was you take the top 50 football programs, and that's just it. Standardize them.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause there needs to be some sort of system where you standardize schedules, conferences.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, this is ridiculous that someone has 13 games, someone has 12 games, someone has 14.
So how do you weigh?
Someone plays a conference championship game. Like, where does that fall in?
It'd be really weird if, say, one team went 12-0 and the other team went 12-1. How do you weigh two teams that both won 12 games? And the one guy, that's essentially what happened here. One went 12-2, one went 10-2, one went 10-3. Like, they both won 10 games. How do you figure which one is better, you know? And then you got all the different rankings. You look at the AP, they're like, oh, they're ranked number 2, they're ranked number 5. If you did everything based on power rankings.
Well, this is where Notre Dame feels like they got wronged because even though Miami made it to the football playoff because Miami had a head-to-head win against Notre Dame, up until Sunday morning, every ranking that went out, Notre Dame was still ahead of Miami in the rankings. So they felt like they were safe.
Yeah.
So what are we doing with the rankings then?
I think my biggest issue is that teams, after a certain point, do not control their own destiny.
Yes.
You can have as many wins as you want, but if some sports writer's like, yeah, but how good was the win?
Right. Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're out of the playoffs.
Strength of victory and strength of schedule and quality of
and I get it.
Victory.
There's a lot of schools. You can't just go based on record. You'll have small schools that sweep their stupid no-name conference. You have big schools that have tough schedules. It's all over the place. So at some point, a little bit of subjectivity comes into it. But, yeah, I don't like the way that teams lose control of their destiny. In the NFL, for example, you win more games, you make the playoffs. Sometimes it's as simple as that. I know there's more nuance to it than that, but it doesn't matter. To here, you win the same number of games, somebody might decide you're ranked differently.
How about the fact that somebody with more losses gets in with a similar schedule?
Right. It's, yeah, so I like Notre Dame's pattiness here. I like it.
Sure, I'll give you that. That's great. But I want to go back to Alabama. The 10-3, this right here should be the defining evidence A, B, C, D, everything in a court case. This should be the golden standard that this shows you that this playoff system and this selection committee is just in it for eyeballs. They do not care about these little teams that win the 5th conference and James Madison University and all this other stuff. The 11th and 12th seeds, have fun with your little dinky little conference championship. At the end of the day, this committee wants big name schools in because that gives you the more eyeballs into this. If in any other system, if Alabama did not have the name brand Alabama, they should not be in this at 10-3.
I mean, simply put, their win percentage is not as good.
But because they're roll tide. We need to get eyeballs. Boom, put them in.
Yeah. I mean, let's call it what it is. It's a product that they're trying to sell. And Alabama sells product. It's a really cynical way to look at it, but until they change the system, that's exactly what it is. Because you don't have that in the NFL. Nobody cares about the Denver Broncos, and they're leading the freaking conference. You have teams that can rise to the top, but in college football, it doesn't matter if your win percentage is better. If they roll tide better, they're going to make the playoffs. It's crazy, right?
If they can find a way to get Alabama into the playoffs, they are going to do what they can to put them in because they know they have a fan base just as large.
They just need Alabama to be
as Cowboys, as large as
they just need Alabama to be fringe.
Teams.
They just need them to be fringe. As long as they're 3 or 4 losses, we can find a spot.
Yep. Yeah. Whereas Notre Dame 10-2, they're and another thing too, Notre Dame doesn't belong to a conference. That has been hurting them this entire time, right?
They don't have a conference championship thing that they won their championship, even though there's 400 conferences.
Right. Notre Dame wants to maintain their independence. That has been another factor that they're trying to poke and prod the bear. Hey, join a conference.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame doesn't want to. You know what? Go for it.
Take your ball and go home. I like it.
At first, I was like, it's a little petty, but you know what?
I like it.
Go for it. This is starting to get ridiculous.
I feel bad for the players. I feel bad for the fans. They won't get to watch their team in any kind of bowl thing. Like I said, I think it's a little risky in that regard.
I feel sorry for Rachel's dad. He's a
big fighting Irish fan.
His two favorite college teams are Penn State. They crashed and burned, and now Notre Dame is saying they're not playing. So he literally has nothing to look forward to this bowl season.
Just jump on the Roll Tide bandwagon, I guess.
Ugh.
But yeah, I like the pettiness. I think that it's Notre Dame is trying to highlight the fact that it's so silly and superficial.
Yeah, this is horrible. They gotta do another tweak to the system. It's not working.
Definitely needs some tweaks. But you know who else needs tweaks?
Oh no,
We're going from bad to worse.
No. Do we have to?
We have to at least mention it. It's time for the Eagles game recap. The Eagles.
Oh no! We suck again!
Oh, do they?
Where are my Eagles?
Not in L.A. I don't know where they were because we lost to the one-armed wonder and the L.A. Chargers in overtime, 22-19.
No! We are taking this into overtime! Coming on, yeah!
I've been waiting forever for the Eagles to go into an overtime game to play that clip. And, of course, they get it there, and they lose in overtime. So, great. So, it's not even appropriate.
No.
Damn it. I love that movie. Saving Silverman. Come on.
Yeah! Coming on, yeah!
But,
I wish the Eagles brought that kind of energy.
yeah, boy. They didn't have any of that.
What?
Those dumb barbarians have got my Eagles!
Yeah, that's what the Chargers did.
Man, we lost to a one-armed quarterback.
To be fair, the injury was on his non-throwing hand.
Yes, but still, the whole game, he's sitting there with his freaking club hand, and the commentator's like, oh, yeah, he can't hold the ball with it. He can't hand the ball off. He can't take snaps. And they still won. What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Did anything go right in this game? It was
only on the defense.
It pisses me off so much that the offense and special teams continuously let down the defense.
Yeah.
Like the defense, if I told you that we would hold Justin Herbert to under 50% completion, we'd pick him off, we'd sack him 7 times, we'd force a couple of fumbles, and held him to 22 points, you'd be like, wow, we must have killed them then.
No. You have selected no.
And the defense is playing so good to just have it all go to waste.
Yeah. Where do you even want to begin with this game? I mean, all right, so I got 3 culprits. Do you want me to go over my 3?
Oh, just 3?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
All right, number 1. This offensive scheme, I can't stand it. This offensive scheme is pissing me off. It's uninspiring. It's bland. It's dull. The defense already has a 50% chance of knowing what's coming next.
Yeah.
The route running is just so simple and commonplace. It's again just so uninspiring. There's just there's no vigor. There's no excitement with this team.
Mm-hmm.
Not on the offensive side of the ball.
No, not at all.
And I blame Patullo, obviously, offensive coordinator. But Nick Sirianni, he's got to own this. He's supposed to be the offensive mastermind.
It's his offense.
It's his offense.
He keeps saying it's my offense.
Well, do something about it. Change it up.
Yeah, take some real ownership and get help. I don't know from who or from where, but get something.
Yeah. Because look, it would have been one thing if the defense was at fault.
Yeah,
I could be like, okay, then
the defense actually showed up.
Right, defense showed up. But I can most all the head coaches have one side of the ball that they tend to lean towards too as their as their expertise. If it was the defense at fault, I could forgive that. But it's not. It's his side of the ball. It's supposed to be his expertise, and they're not solving the problem. And there are ways. I know the offensive line isn't 100%, and they're not as good as last year, but there are ways to combat that. And this team still just does not they don't implement things to alleviate that. And then everything falls on Hurts.
One simple example, we had so much success running outside the tackles finally in this game. And then every once in a while, they just forget that works. And they start trying to run it up the gut again. It's like, I don't know if it's like short-term memory loss. I don't know whether they're outsmarting themselves. It's like, oh, they must be, since this is working, maybe they'll expect it. Maybe we should change it up. No, if it's working, keep doing it.
Yeah. That brings me to Hurts.
Yeah.
Hurts did not have a good game.
He did not.
He had 4 interceptions and a fumble, so he had 5 turnovers.
2 of them in one play. The first
Yes.
time in, 50 years
Yes.
that one player had 2 turnovers in one play.
Yes. That was not good.
Making history.
But I can give Hurts a pass. He's done pretty well so far this season considering how stale this offense has been. And one of the plays was just a bat by A.J. Brown. It went over, A.J. Brown couldn't bring it in. It went and it got batted. Those are the ones I wish we could do like some sort of secondary interception category where it's not the quarterback's fault.
Right. Almost like how they count assists in other sports. This should be like a
Assisted interception or something.
or like interception by deflection. Because you're right. It's not fair. It's like I get what you're saying. It's not fair that
Hurts
it's counted.
put the ball where he's supposed to.
Yeah. And A.J. Brown didn't come down with it, which is one of my culprits. A.J. Brown.
Yes, that was my third one.
He's been begging for the ball. And he had multiple opportunities. A deep throw down the sideline, deep throw down the middle, the tipped pass for the interception. These are catches that you're paid as a top-tier wide receiver to make.
Yes.
And I understand he does not look 100%. I don't know if it's mental. I don't know if it's physical. I don't know what chemistry. I don't know what it is, but he's not 100%. And it's affecting his play. So, yeah, part of the blame has to land on AJ as well.
I think more blame should be put on A.J. Brown than Jalen Hurts.
He gave up on – it looked like he gave up – I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's physical or mental, but it looked like he gave up on a few of those plays.
All these WIP callers that are calling for Tanner McKee, shut up.
God.
Shut up.
Guys,
I don't know
we can't do this every time.
I don't know what world would Tanner McKee magically just come in and solve everybody's problems.
Do you
get out of here?
Search your heart and soul. Do you really think in week 15 that a backup quarterback is going to come in, having not played the other 14 games, and be like, yeah, I can play at a playoff level? Are you smoking crack?
Some might be.
Some might be. The WIP callers.
WIP callers. Yes.
That's not the kind of change you willingly make. I understand like something needs to change, but we still have technically a winning record. Tanner McKee might be good, but he's not the answer. Not this season, at least.
So get off of that.
Sorry,
that's stupid.
That's just crazy.
It is.
That's just
stupid.
crazy.
I can't deal with any.
You see him in I understand if he. Sorry, I'm not done yet. I understand. I understand if he, like Nick Foles, took over for a couple of games and played well in the regular season. What regular game have you seen him play? I'm like yelling at the camera. Like they personally.
If you are a WIP
sorry,
caller,
video viewers.
If you're one of the WIP callers, this is for you.
But literally, what regular season game have you watched Tanner McKee play significant snaps, Rich? None. What are you basing this on? Oh, I broke the microphone. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
All right. I think we're back. What? I'll be calm. What verifiable, observable evidence do you have that Tanner McKee can play regular season snaps?
I love this like.
I'm all over the place.
This is now academic mode.
Academic mode.
What
yeah.
is your verification for the evidence that you are presenting?
No, but I mean, I'm serious though. Like, what has anybody seen
funny.
in regular season play that makes you go, "That is the guy"? Yeah, I saw him in the preseason too. I did, and it was the preseason.
He got the ball out so fast.
Everybody looks good in the preseason.
He got the ball
He
out
got
so
the ball
fast.
so fast. It's like, okay, what if he throws it fast into the ground like McNabb used to do? Like,
he got the ball out so fast. He got the ball out so fast.
Somebody was listening to WIP today, probably.
He got the ball out
He
so
got the
fast.
ball out so fast.
Literally, that's their only thing that they say about Tanner McKee.
He
could be Tom Brady. He got the ball out so fast.
But here's the problem. Okay, you put Tanner McKee back there with that sieve of an offensive line. The era of good offensive line play in Philadelphia might be coming to an end. This offensive line does not work without Lane Johnson. He's done.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain he's retiring after this season. Cam Jurgens, Landon Dickerson are perpetually injured this year. We don't know how they're going to be next year after an entire season of just on and off nagging injuries. Tyler Steen is fine. They kind of let the offensive line depth dwindle a little bit. We drafted some fantastic corners. We drafted a linebacker last year. We made a lot of plays to bring in top-tier skill position players. We haven't been drafting a lot of offensive linemen in the higher rounds. I am concerned for the level of play that we might see from them moving forward.
Well, make no mistake, this upcoming draft, 2026, it's going to be
it's going to be offensive line,
non-sexy draft.
Yep.
This is not going to be a sexy draft coming up.
I would be shocked if they didn't take 2 offensive linemen in the first 4 rounds.
Yep, agree.
Anyway,
going back to so that you have that. Going back to my third culprit being AJ Brown. I don't know. It seems like this team works better when A.J. Brown is not the focal point of this offense.
Yeah.
The last 3 games, the leading wide receiver was A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
And those last 3 games, Eagles all lost.
Yep.
I don't think it works. And A.J. Brown needs to either get right with it and accept it, or he needs to get traded in the offseason.
I unfortunately think that we are currently watching A.J. Brown's last season as an Eagle.
What is it with Eagles and number 1 wide receivers? Why can't we ever have just a steady, reliable number 1 wide receiver?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like
I wish I
be.
did, but I don't know. It's really a shame because it's not a secret. Like, we saw A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. They were like best friends when they started playing, and every year it's been getting a little bit more sour. And I think we forget sometimes that these are humans. They're not machines. And I think a lot of that is starting to bleed into the play. I mean, do you agree? A.J. Brown does not look 100.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know what it is, but he doesn't look like he's...
He looks like he's checked out sometimes.
Yeah.
And too much reading.
Yeah, and and I feel bad saying that because he is very open about his mental health issues. But if that's the case, then you need to take some time and step back a little bit. Don't continue to beat yourself up. Don't continue to push and push and push. And also, don't continue to talk to the media and then not show up in the game. Like, if it really is a mental issue, take a step back and take care of yourself. Don't let it bleed out onto the field because it's only going to make it worse.
The telltale sign of this to me, and this was something that Colin Cowherd pointed out, and I got to give him credit for it, but out of the 13 games that we have seen the Eagles play, this season, the best game in which the Eagles offense looked the best was the second game against the Giants. And in that game, A.J. Brown was out with a hamstring injury. That offense put up 30-some points. Saquon Barkley somehow got rejuvenated. Like, that whole offense just clicked better.
A.J. Brown is not blocking well on the outside. He's not running his routes completely. He's not bringing in those contested catches anymore. Something is wrong, and I'm not trying to, like, cast him off the ledge or anything, but, like, they need to have a heart-to-heart. They need to have, like, a coming-to-God moment and either bench him, or if he's dealing with some kind of injury, like...
Let him deal with it.
Take him out and let him deal with it. Yeah.
The offense did fine without him.
It's just really frustrating to see them constantly struggle, and, like, it's killing the defense. The defense is playing so good this year.
Yeah.
One of the best defensive seasons. I mean, last year was the best ever, but this was also a really good defensive season, and it's just going to waste.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Anyway.
All right, well, speaking of looking forward to the rest of the season, should we launch into some picks?
Yes.
All right, then, without further ado, let's do our fantastic 4 picks for the upcoming slate of games. Get your thinking caps on. What are the games that you want to talk about, Mike?
All right, first up, we have an AFC East rivalry. They are playing for control of the division. The Buffalo Bills are traveling to New England to face off against the Patriots. This is a Sunday 1 o'clock game. The spread is very tight, 1.5 points. Rich, who do you like here?
All right, well, this is a big pressure game here because I think the Patriots won the first one, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
Pretty sure. I think the Patriots won the first one.
They may have.
So if I got that correct, then for the Bills, this is a must-win game because the Patriots would then have the tiebreaker against them.
Yes, New England did win the previous matchup.
Yes. So for the Bills, they are going to come at this game with everything they got. They must pull this win out, or they're going to have to go on the road the whole playoffs, and that is something that I don't think Josh Allen and the team wants to do. So with that in mind, I think Bills. I think the Bills are starting to get hot at the right time again. They're doing that inflection point where they kind of looked a little shaky in the middle of the season, and then they've been pulling off some pretty good come from behind victories. And I think the run with Drake May, I think the luck's going to run out with Drake May at some point. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but he's still very inexperienced. I don't know if he's going to be able to take on the pressure, of trying to seal the deal to win the division and moving forward. I don't know. So I would rather take the established Josh Allen in this matchup.
Yeah, I agree. I think Buffalo, 1, needs to win this game. 2, like you said, they're getting hot. 3, they have a good opportunity to really take Drake May out of the equation. James Cook is, I think the 3rd best running back in the league right now in terms of just yards. They are doing a great job on the ground, which means if they can control the clock, keep it out of Drake May's hands, it makes it easier, obviously, for those pass-first type teams. So, yeah, I like the Buffalo Bills here. I like the Buffalo Bills. Next up, we have an NFC playoff preview between the Detroit Lions and the LA Rams. This is a Sunday 4 o'clock game. 2 really good teams, both most likely making the playoffs, might even match up in the playoffs. Rich, who do you like?
I know the Lions are feeling good after a nice big win over the Cowboys. I felt good about that too. Thank you very much, Lions.
Yep.
But the Rams, they're in contention right now for the top seed, and they got to keep pace with everybody in their division other than the Cardinals, because guess what? The Seahawks and the 49ers are waiting to see if they fumble in these last couple of games. They want to move ahead, but I think the Rams are, I hate to say it, man, they've put together another strong roster this year, and Matthew Stafford is playing damn good football.
He is the ageless wonder right now.
Yeah. Could this be a second Super Bowl run that we might see here? I don't know. It's possible. That's how good they are. I'm going Rams at home.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but the Rams look really, really good this year, like you said. That Matt Stafford and Puka Nacua combination, that is just a dangerous tandem.
Yep.
And also
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, I think he's the league leader in touchdowns, right?
Oh, might be.
I think so. Yeah, they're just a super dangerous team in the air. Matt Stafford, like I said, the ageless wonder. I thought he was going to be getting ready to retire, and all of a sudden he comes screaming back into relevance. 35 touchdowns already on the year. I think it's the Rams. I love the Detroit Lions. I really like the Detroit Lions, but I think it's Rams here. Next up, we have a potential Super Bowl preview. The current 2nd seed in the NFC, Green Bay Packers, are traveling to the 1st seed in the AFC, Denver Broncos. Rich, what do you think? Potential Super Bowl preview here. Both these very good teams.
I hate to say it because I really don't like Sean Payton, but the Broncos have put themselves in a great position here. They are just doing everything they need to do to pull out these games. They only have lost twice this season. The Packers are doing well, but they have sustained some injuries. The Broncos have a very tight defense, and Bo Nix is just not making a whole lot of mistakes right now, and that team is just clicking. I'm going to go with the home team here. Broncos take this one.
Man, this is such a tough one. I feel like they're very close.
Yes.
In terms of just the kind of teams that they put on the field. I don't know why, but I just got a weird gut feeling that I think it's going to be Green Bay. I think Green Bay is feeling themselves. They have an opportunity to really solidify a lead in that division. Now that the Lions have stumbled, now that they've beaten the Bears, they have an opportunity to like really get hot at the right time. It's gonna be tough traveling to Denver, though.
Yeah, I worry about that.
I worry about that too, but I just think maybe Green Bay has a little bit more experience here, and they're feeling good about pulling away in the division. I'm gonna take the Green Bay Packers here. I'm gonna change it up a little bit.
All right.
Next up, we have our very own hometown team, the Philadelphia Eagles. They are hosting one of the worst teams in the league, the Las Vegas Raiders. Rich, we are 11.5-point favorites.
What?
Actually, yes.
Oh my God.
The spread is 11 and a half. Guys, we
Take the points.
We were 7 against the Bears, and we got smoked.
Take the points.
We just got beat by the one-armed wonder. Are you kidding me?
Take those points.
Actually, Rich, after the game, remind me.
Yeah. I do think the Eagles should be able to handle this at home. This should be a win.
That's what he said the last 3 times.
But no, I would not be willing to go 11 points. No, there is no confidence these last couple of games that has instilled in me an 11-point spread in this.
That's wild.
I would take the points.
11 and a half, so they technically have to win by 12.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Something is intrinsically wrong with this team. Jordan Davis is our sack leader. I don't know why that stat popped up on my screen. It's just such a weird thing. But it just goes to show, like, this team doesn't really have an identity. They're not doing the things that you expect them to do. I do think, though, however, that they should do this thing that they're expected to do and beat the worst team in the league. If they don't, somebody will get fired.
Yes, exactly.
They, in front of a home crowd team, they have to win this. I know I said it last week, but they really have to win this one.
Yeah, they got to stop the bleeding.
They have to. This is the last chance. If they don't win this game, they're going to lose out.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go, Eagles, I guess.
All right, the Eagles, I guess. There you go.
I'm so. You know, I really want to go back to when I wasn't watching the Eagles games on the weekends. It was so much better. It was so much more peaceful.
All right, well, there you go. That's our fantastic 4 picks for week number 15 of the NFL season. All right, there we go. Officially out of that. You can put your thinking caps off and stop worrying. We'll take a quick break right now because we got to reset and get everything ready for the second part of our show with the entertainment entree. We got lots to talk about in that as well. And then, of course, the non-fortune cookie odd news. So if you're not full yet, take a breather and come back around for a second helping. We got the entertainment entree coming up next here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ready for the weekend? Happy Friday. Hi, my name's Marie, and I'm an artist who's been making Happy Friday doodles every week for over 7 years. And now you can own my art collection in this Volume 1 and Volume 2 art series. These doodles span across multiple themes, yearly festivities, various countries, languages, and more. Both coffee table books have something for everyone and are the perfect conversation starter or gift for a friend. Really, anyone who enjoys a good weekend. Available on Amazon, Ingram, BookBaby, Barnes & Noble, and more. Visit happyfridaydoodles.com/books and get your copies today. Let's celebrate the best day of the week. Happy Friday.
Yeah, don't worry, folks. Mikey's okay. He spilled a little bit of water. He's cleaning it up. Everything's good. If you're worried about the video feed, don't worry about it. We always get, replenish our water during the break.
You have to.
And Mikey, I was focused right here, and then I turned, I looked up, and Mikey, I just hear Mike going, I spilled a lot of water. And like, oh no. But
Yeah.
looks like you
It's
bounced
okay.
back.
We're all good here.
We're all good? We're all
We're all
fine?
good. We're all fine here.
How are you? All right, fantastic.
Oh boy.
All
We
right.
survived the flood.
The flood of
The flood.
2025. We made it.
We made it.
Very good. All right. You good? Take a nice swig of that water. There you go. Mine feels good. There you go. Perfect.
I'm back.
He's back.
I'm ready.
All right, good.
Let's do it.
Then, without further ado, let's kick off the second portion of our show with the entertainment entree.
This is the entertainment entree, featuring news in movies,
The Simpson guy writes to movies. Dear Die Hard, you rock. Especially when that guy was on the roof.
music,
What is that? I know what that is. That's music.
video games,
Do a barrel roll. To barrel roll, press C or R twice.
celebrities,
You really know Warren Beatty? Yes, I do. I took a leak next to him once at the Golden Globes.
and more.
Who are they all singing, all dancing crap at the world?
It's time for the entertainment entree.
All right, officially in entertainment entree mode. All right, Mike, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, good, because it's your segment. It is the time to let people know what they should keep an eye out for this upcoming weekend with new movies, TV, video game properties in Mike's This Week in Entertainment. All right, Mikey, what do you got for the people?
All right. Wrestling.
Wrestling!
Saturday night's main event. This is apparently John Cena's last match, allegedly.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
This has been built for the whole year. This has been something that John Cena has kept saying.
It's the last one. It's the last one. It's the last one.
Yeah,
But
this whole time during 2025, he's
Are you
been
sure?
saying. He insists.
Because you
that-
say allegedly. Are there rumors? Are there murmurs? What's happening here?
The problem is it's wrestling. Number one, you don't know what they've scripted.
It's like superheroes. If you don't watch them die on screen, they can always come back.
Right. So number one, you don't know what they've scripted. And number two, it's just wrestling. Like there have been so many wrestlers that have said that this is their last match, and they come back for another run.
Right.
It's like rock bands. They
Yeah.
always say this is our farewell tour, and then they come back another year.
Bands will be on farewell tours for years.
Guns N' Roses, right?
Guns N' Roses, right,
Haven't
yeah.
they been on a farewell tour for like 7 years?
I have no idea at this point.
It's been a while. Rolling Stones, they've been on like 12 farewell tours.
We're not doing it anymore 12 years later.
Yeah. So you have to take it with a grain of salt, but if John Cena is a man of his word and they're serious about it, then this would be his last match this Saturday night on Saturday night's main event.
And where can you catch that?
It will be on Peacock, NBC. It might be on Prime, too, I think.
Oh, wow.
There's a
All right.
little partnership there as well.
So plenty of places to check out John Cena's last match.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We have to say that legally. I don't know.
Not legally. I mean, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I wonder if they're going to swerve. I wonder if they're going to do something, you know.
It is wrestling.
It is wrestling, yeah.
They could do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what else you could do? You could check out this movie, Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery coming to Netflix this week after a very, very small theatrical release. This is the third film in the Rian Johnson Whodunit series. In this movie, Detective Benoit Blanc teams up with a young priest to investigate an impossible crime in a small-town church with a dark history. The film already has glowing reviews. It has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes and an 81 out of 100 on Metacritic. So go check that out. That's a Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. I love that series.
Yeah.
Good
oh,
series.
yeah. And I'm happy that Rian Johnson and Daniel Craig have just agreed to just keep it going.
So good. And the cast is crazy, too.
Yeah.
So go check that out. But if you're not watching that, you can also check out, in video games, Skate Story, coming to PlayStation 5, PC, Mac, and Switch 2. In this skateboarding game, buckle up, everybody, players take control of a demon, quote, made out of glass and pain, who made a deal with the devil to skate to the moon and swallow it in order to set himself free. It's gotten very good reviews, scoring mostly in the 80s for all different platforms. And it's also free for some PlayStation Plus subscribers if you have the right tier. So if it's free, you might as well check it out. That's Skate Story, skate to the moon and swallow it.
It's the perfect holiday treat.
It's the perfect holiday treat. I was reading the description. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. It's a skateboarding game.
With the moon.
With the moon. And that's what we're looking forward to this week in entertainment.
All right, Mikey, thank you for that segment. All right, this is the big news that is occupying the entertainment landscape and could affect all of your streaming services. Let's get to the Warner Brothers Discovery acquisition sale.
You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn words. You're gonna be okay. Oh, God. Say the goddamn words.
How about say the goddamn effing price?
Yeah. So let's just cut right to the chase here. Netflix, of all companies, has made a pitch to buy Warner Brothers. Not made a pitch. They are going to acquire Warner Brothers for $82.7 billion. That's billion with a B.
I declare bankruptcy!
Well,
yeah, so
that's a lot of money.
The first thing that pops into mind is just last week, we stuck this story randomly at the end of sports to talk about the wrestling angle because nothing had happened. We didn't know what was going on. It was just, rumors. And then all of a sudden, boom, almost immediately
thereafter. Aren't you glad you listened to this podcast?
Exactly.
There you go. Bam.
Boy,
I came at you with that information.
I did not expect it to happen, one, that quickly, two, that big of a deal, and three, for it to be this complicated. We'll get into it. So Netflix is buying Warner Brothers. They beat out both Comcast and Paramount in their bid. Discovery is going to spin off before the sale. So it's only Warner Brothers movies, TV, and video game divisions. And of course, this needs to pass regulatory hurdles, and it could take more than a year to finalize. So there's a lot that goes into this deal. But that's not the only wrinkle, because Paramount enters the ring.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Yes, it is. Because Paramount said, hey, no, we disagree. They are making a hostile bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. So what does that mean?
Watch Succession.
Watch Succession, yeah.
You need to watch Succession.
So for those of you that haven't seen it, what does this mean and how is this different? So reportedly, Paramount's previous offers were not taken seriously. So Paramount said, okay, screw you. They are taking a $108 billion all-cash offer straight to the shareholders and board of directors.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So in terms of corporate governance, they're just skipping over Warner Brothers executives and going straight to the board.
The shareholders.
The shareholders with this $108 billion cash offer. And the money is coming from, you guessed it, the Saudis and Jared Kushner's investment firm.
Woo!
Oh, no! We suck again!
Why?
So this is such a crazy situation for so many reasons.
How much money do the Saudis have? This is ridiculous. They're buying wrestling. They're buying golf.
They're buying a good portion of American entertainment.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the repercussions of this. One, no matter who buys Warner Brothers, prices are going to go up, whether it's Paramount Plus or Netflix. Your streaming subscription will increase in price. I'm already seeing how Netflix is laying the groundwork. Did you get an email from them?
No.
I got an email from Netflix. They're like, Netflix is acquiring Paramount. What does that mean for you? And they're like, don't worry. Nothing is changing. They're like sprinkling it in, like they're trying to create this public perception that the deal is already done. They have Paramount. We're going to get their movies and TV shows. Like it's like I got the email from Netflix. I was like, wow, that's...
You mean they got Warner Brothers?
Warner Brothers,
Yeah,
sorry.
said
I said Paramount. Yeah, sorry, Warner Brothers.
I know, it's all confusing.
Yeah, it's very confusing. No, but I got the email from Netflix. I was like, wow, that's very presumptuous. Netflix. Just send out an email to your subscribers before passing any kind of regulatory hurdles. They are very confident, and they are playing the public perception card hard. So they're laying the groundwork for that price increase, definitely. The other big issue here is a lot of people in the industry are sounding the alarm for the death of movies. I don't want to sound like a doomer here, but Netflix has already said that they will keep movies in theaters, but they will shorten the time in which the movies spend in theaters. This is a problem because Warner Brothers is one of the quote-unquote big five traditional studios, which means they make up about 20 to 25% of all theatrical releases. So if those disappear, that is going to leave a huge hole in the movies and theater industry. So I feel like it's not so much doomsday saying as it is it will be bad for theaters and movies. I mean, what do you think about? I mean, like, where do you just? I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah,
this is not good for anybody.
No, but something is going to happen with Warner Brothers Discovery. It's going to get sold. This decision has already been made. The big five is going to go to the big four.
Yeah.
With that in mind, I would rather have Netflix buy it because I am worried about this offer from Paramount. It's
incredibly hostile.
Incredible. Yes. Things that bother me about it. Number one, the Saudis again. I don't know.
We got to stop letting this happen.
This whole media washing that the Saudis are trying to do is ridiculous. Number two, the politics that are implied from Jared Kushner, who is the son-in-law of the current president.
Right.
That's too close for comfort, especially considering
Rich,
what they did.
Conflicts of interest do not exist in this America.
Oh yes, they do. Especially with what they did to Colbert. Oh, yeah. That's too close for comfort. Yeah. I don't like that. But then also, if Paramount gets Warner Brothers Discovery, Netflix, I think they go down a ring. They go down a rung. And I think they're on the outside looking in. And who knows what happens to Netflix. They are counting on this Warner Brothers acquisition to give them a steady supply of IP. Netflix can see the writing on the wall. They're not going to have Stranger Things anymore. They're not going to have Cobra Kai. They're not going to have some of these well-established TV shows that they've been banking on the last couple of years.
We've talked previously, actually, just to spin off of that for a second, about how streamers are in a very precarious situation. They're incredibly expensive to run and operate in terms of making all of that content.
Yeah.
Or paying for licensing. Something like one of these traditional studios like WB, they come with over 100 years of back catalog.
Yes.
You don't have to create anything. So you're right. From Netflix's perspective, it's like, well now we got to make a new Stranger Things. That's like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yes.
You know, and it's not like a couple of $100 million. It's like recurring hundreds of millions of dollars to continue making all of these shows and movies. They don't have the 100 years of established IP that some of these other big guys come with. So streamers who are only streamers like a Netflix, they want to buy these types of studios. Like Amazon bought MGM. Obviously Disney has its own thing. Paramount has its own thing. So Netflix is kind of like you said, the odd one out here.
Yeah. So this worries me about the Paramount deal. The politics, the global implications, and the streaming implications, because I don't want to go so far as to say that Netflix would be out, but they would take a significant hit in terms of the pecking order of what streaming services would be most needed, if you will.
Whoever does claim WB immediately makes their catalog enormous.
Yes.
I think that we are getting dangerously close to like monopolistic type consolidation.
No, really?
Well, what I'm saying is that, you know, all right now. It was one thing when Disney took it from the big 6 to the big 5, but to go from the big 5 to the big 4, and like Hollywood is one of like the main cultural exports of America when you think about it on like a larger scale. Like America's known for their movies and TV shows. And so if we have this continued monopolistic consolidation, you risk jeopardizing that cultural export. You risk jeopardizing just the quality of what's coming out of our entertainment industry, because companies are going to get even more risk averse. There's less people to compete with, so there's less need for competition. There's less need for taking risks. We're going to see very safe, very bland, very samey kind of content because everybody's wondering who's going to get bought next, right? Kind of situation.
It's ridiculous that it really could be the big 4 when all's said and done.
Yeah.
Sony, Paramount, Disney, Universal. That's ridiculous.
I think the silver lining is I don't know if any of those guys can be bought after this. I did see an interesting rumor that spun off of this topic. Netflix had also looked at acquiring Disney.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like,
is that possible?
I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And then I realized that Netflix is actually valued at way more than Disney is, but I don't think you can acquire a Disney. But it got me thinking, like, are any of these remaining big 4 up for grabs with Saudi money?
Oh, my God. Yeah, don't put that in the atmosphere.
I'm just saying at some point we got to stem the tide of this and shitification, because this is going to make whoever buys WB, it's going to make all the streamers worse. It's going to make theaters worse. It's going to make movies worse. In terms of video games, if it goes to the wrong company, the video games are going to suffer because the video games are tied up in it. In terms of the sports entertainment like wrestling, wherever they go, AEW is going to die. This is not good for anybody but shareholders.
Yeah. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And some of these numbers just being thrown out there, 108 billion, 82 billion.
Yeah, like I wonder what the next one is.
What is money? Is money even a real thing anymore?
When it comes to the Saudis, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. They just have a pit, and they're just like, here you
go. I'm trying to find a positive in this, because normally I'm like, oh, like this could, be good for X, Y, and Z, but I don't think that much positives will come out of this.
No, I agree.
And it's such a shame because WB comes with such a long history of. I mean, you think of like Looney Tunes and Batman and
all DC Comics.
All DC Comics.
How about that?
You have Cartoon Network, I think, is part of WB. Their networks. Just a really long history, and in terms of the games as well, a lot of storied game studios. And so I just worry about like the protection of that wealth of content, like if it gets in the wrong hands, it's just going to be used as like what HBO did, as write-offs.
How about I give you one specific example? How about John Oliver?
Yeah.
John Oliver, part of HBO, which is part of WB.
Yeah.
I don't think that
he's not going to survive.
Yeah, I don't think
Do you think if Paramount gets him?
A Paramount led by a coalition of Jared Kushner and Saudis are going to dig a very left-leaning show like John Oliver.
It's a very tricky situation. It's like on the one hand, you have foreign money and basically censorship. And on the other hand, you have the literal potential death of the theater industry and movies.
Great!
Everything's good here.
Great!
We're having so much fun.
Happy holidays! What a holiday treat. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. All All right.
It's the holiday season.
You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn words. You're gonna be okay. Oh, God. Say the goddamn words.
Say the goddamn words,
I
Mike.
didn't mean to make it so depressing, but like I'm reading the story and I'm like, God, there's really nothing good about this.
There you go.
God.
Mike's official wrap up.
There's nothing good about this. I feel bad for bringing such a downer to the festivities here. So why don't we turn things around, and instead of focusing on the depressing, we focus on the wacky.
Yeah.
It's time for our final segment. It's the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Snack time!
Oh no, what have you done?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Oh, Howard, excuse me, but your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
You've opened up the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Holy shnikes.
Mandada basata. I don't make this stuff up.
No, go past this part. In fact, never play this again.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts. That'll be $4, baby. You want fries with that?
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Oh, it's Hoagie Fest. Let me pull over to this asteroid. What?
This is the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Oh, these cookies.
Put that cookie down now.
What does Rich have in store for us?
So sit back, get everything you need to get from the kitchen. Be sure to empty the bladders, go to the bathroom, because you're in for a hell of a ride.
All right, there you go. Hopefully that sounder will lift everyone's spirits up.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Just like this segment will, it's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news here in this segment. Rich researches the news, he reads the news, and I react to the news. He finds a weird, wacky story and keeps it hidden from me, which ensures that all of my reactions are my genuine gut reactions to hearing this story for the very first time. I don't know what's about to happen. You guys don't know what's about to happen. And even Rich doesn't know what's about to happen because these stories always take us down wacky and wild paths. Where are we heading to?
In this story, going to South Carolina.
South Carolina? I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you'd have something.
I got nothing. I used to do what's his name from House of Cards.
Francis Underwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never slap a man when he's chewing tobacco.
There you go.
Something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well,
you're like South Carolina. I just
yeah. You just. I don't know. So you usually have a reaction.
I usually have
to
some
the
kind of
location.
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not North Carolina. I don't know. Anyway.
So what's happening in the South Carolina?
All right. Well, this is actually weirdly. This might be like a recurring segment that's been happening lately.
Okay.
We've got more weird contraband that's trying to be snuck into prisons.
Okay.
Do you remember a couple weeks ago we had the guy trying to get wings? He
Yeah.
He didn't try. He literally got wings.
Yeah.
He bribed
he
a guard.
picked them clean.
$50 a purchase.
Expensive wings.
I mean, look, you got to bribe the guard. You got to get the wings.
You got to do what you got to do.
Right.
And the guard has, you got to mark it up. Everybody in the chain has to make a profit.
Right. Well, he was providing a service there, but he
exactly.
got caught. That was a couple weeks ago.
So who's smuggling what now?
Yeah, in this story, going to the Lee Correctional Institution prison yard.
That's not not a real name.
I think did the same thing happen with the other one?
It did.
These names are too long.
Why can't you just call it like
the prison?
The prison. Be like Lee County Prison.
Also, who wants to have a prison named after them? That's a weird thing to name after somebody, right?
On their deathbed, they're just like, I really want a prison named after me. That was your dream?
Yeah.
What are you, a psycho?
Right? That's weird.
So what was the name again? The Lee
Correctional Institution Prison Yard.
Correctional Institution Prison Yard.
And why is this a prison yard? Is there nothing but yard?
Why do they
nothing but yard?
Why did they add the yard to it?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it just be the Lee Correctional Why is it also Correctional Institution
Prison Yard?
Institution Prison.
Yeah.
Why can't they just say Correctional Institution?
Yeah, this is too much. Come on. Shorten this up.
That's, what is that, 5 words? You could do 3. The Lee Correctional Institute.
Yeah.
Boom. Done.
Something like that.
Or the Lee Correctional Prison.
Yeah, come on. We can figure this out. This doesn't need to be 5 words here.
They should hire us as marketing people.
Yeah, they should. But oh well. Anyway.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. Here's the story here from South Carolina. A man tried to use a drone to sneak in contraband to the Lee Correctional Institution prison yard. According to the report, the items at hand were a raw steak, crab legs, Old Bay.
Oh, he was having a real nice surf and turf.
And cigarettes and marijuana. Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Oh, good for you.
This guy was really living it up. Steak and crab?
Yeah.
And then...
And Old Bay.
And Old Bay, right, because you have to season it.
Right.
You have to season it.
Look, if you're going to eat food, it needs to be seasoned.
You got to have,
Life is too short for unseasoned meals.
Exactly. What are you going to do, just have plain steak and crab? Come on now.
No.
But the raw, the fact that it was raw is really sending me because
how are you going to cook this in prison?
Where are you going to keep this raw steak and where are you going to cook it at?
Yeah.
So the drone drops it out of the sky. Here's a raw piece of beef flying through the air, and you catch it, right? And now what? Now you have like 12 ounces of raw beef in your hands.
Yeah. How are you going to cook it?
Yeah. How are you going to hide it?
That's
it's
your
all
first.
Like bleeding everywhere. Come on.
Yeah, that's your first concern. Yeah, but also I don't know how you're going to cook it.
And also crab legs.
Yeah.
Do you have something to crack them with? Like what's happening here? You don't have any butter? Like what's going on?
Yeah, you got to sneak some butter with that.
Right.
You got Old Bay.
I mean, Old Bay's good. It's a good start. Need a little bit of butter, I think.
Yeah, come on, help out here.
I do like that he went all out though. He's like
surf and turf.
He's like, people be sneaking in, dumb things like candy bars and cigarettes. He's like, no, give me the steak, the crab, the marijuana, and don't forget the seasoning.
Yeah. Well, so yeah,
how did the drone carry all of this? They're not very big, right?
Well, it depends on how. You can get a big one. You can get a decent sized one that could handle
enough to carry
all these objects.
steak, crab.
Yeah.
Oh,
really?
really?
There are some drones that are bigger than my soundboard. Yeah.
And they can carry all that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a concern. The problem though is how do you try and sneak this by where none of the guards are
and nobody
it?
notices the buzzing. Bzzz,
yeah,
and they just see a steak flying through the air. It's not exactly a subtle thing. They see a steak with what looks like legs because it's got crab too. It's like, why is that flying crab in the air?
It's actually a mutant. Oh no, kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a drug mutant because it has marijuana on it too.
Also the drugs too.
Yeah, not good. Prison officials said that they instantly confiscated the items when they were dropped by the drone. They are investigating the incident, and no arrests have been made yet. But they do want to tell people that flying a drone near a prison is a misdemeanor crime that carries up to 30 days in jail. And then trying to smuggle any smuggling of contraband into a prison is a felony that can land you the maximum 10 years in prison.
Whoa.
Is it really worth it, guys?
10 years and 30 days? It's not worth it. Because you would get both.
Oh no, not the 30 days.
Because you would get the smuggling and you would get the smuggling and the flying of the drones. So it'd be 10 years and 30 days.
Oh, good for you.
I'm just saying. I'm just being specific.
Yeah, you are correct. I could make it through those 10 years, but those extra 30 days.
Those 30 days. I don't think I can do it.
Too much. But there you go. That is the actual report here from the Lee Correctional Institute, Lee Correctional Institution Prison Yard. Get a better name, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you really. I feel like until you get a better name, you don't have any right to criticize the prisoners for trying to smuggle things.
Yeah.
I don't know why those two things, but
there you go. All right. You know what we haven't had in a while?
A Florida story?
Yeah, it's been a while. Let's bring it back. Let's go home to Florida.
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
Yeah, I feel like Florida's taken a little bit of a break recently.
Being kind of quiet. It's a little suspicious.
Right. I don't know. I don't like this. Yeah.
So what do they do today?
We need to keep tabs on Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're being too quiet.
I don't know.
I know it's the holidays coming up. I don't know.
That should make them weirder, don't you think?
Well, that's when they do the crime and then we report it later.
Ah, okay.
So maybe in the new year, then we get a whole bunch of Florida stories.
Oh, I see.
It's always it always reminds me of the 4th of July.
Yeah.
We never we always kind of run a little dry, like the week or two before 4th of July, and then after 4th of July,
after that, boom.
Whoosh.
That's when the crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is the pre-holiday craziness then?
Yeah. So in this story from Florida, we have a situation where a Florida woman became angry, punched her boyfriend in the face because the boyfriend turned down a threesome.
Well, it was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
Ooh. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. That sounds to me like something didn't add up here.
You know what it was? If this girlfriend was crazy enough to start hitting him for this, he knew. He's like, you're a little too crazy for a threesome.
I'm not going to get involved in this.
He's like, I'm staying well away from that.
Well, it was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
He's probably thinking as soon as this starts, she's going to go psycho jealous and just murder me.
All right, so you just want the jealous up front.
Right.
You want the psycho jealousy up front.
He looked in his crystal ball and he's like, you know what? I don't think this is going to play out the way that we think it will.
Yeah.
Because he could sense the crazy.
Well, according to investigators, the woman here was 50-year-old Angel Lynn Curl.
I like to kick, stretch, and kick. I'm 50 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did not expect her to be 50. That makes it a little bit better in my mind. It's like I imagine like some like young person, but now it's just like this middle-aged person. Just like a middle-aged, like average person.
Yeah. Look, maybe you want to try something. You never.
Yeah. I mean,
never had a chance to do it.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
Well, according to investigators, 50-year-old Angel Lynn Curl and her boyfriend had a female friend come over to their Clearwater apartment on Saturday evening. According to the report, Curl thought that the female friend was interested in, quote, engaging in sexual activity. I love the formality here.
So formal.
Well, it was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
Engaging in sexual activity.
So, did they invite this person over for that? Or was this person just over and this lady was like, I wonder if she wants to bang.
Right? I guess they were feeling it out, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, at some point as it got closer to midnight, the boyfriend and the girl that they invited both decided to decline. Oh my God, again, so formal. Decided to decline participating in any sexual activity. I feel like a damn superhero or
it's
something.
Like, thank you for the generous offer.
Right.
I'll take it under consideration. After thorough investigation, I've determined that this is neither the right time nor the right place to engage in sexual activities.
Hello. What? Why not?
Very official.
Yeah. Well, that is not how Angel Lynn Curl took the reaction. Curl became very angry, jumped from couch to couch.
Oh, okay.
Wow, she literally turned into like psycho monkey
she went
ability.
Super psycho, yeah.
Parkour. she
literally bouncing around the room.
And punched the boyfriend in the face.
I don't know why. I just imagine this like flying falcon punch off the couch.
That's a yes.
That actually is actual audio.
That is the actual audio.
She's jumping from couch to couch.
I just imagine her like leaping off the couch and just bam.
That's a yes.
I just love that. What Yeah.
Jumping from couch to couch.
Like a ninja or something. Ha!
Yeah.
How dare you?
But also, I feel like this was a very poorly thought out plan. It sounds like they had this person over to like hang out, and that this lady was just like, I'm going to try and make this happen, when I don't really think that was on anybody's radar except for hers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she must have been very angry and disappointed. The female invitee told cops that Curl hit the victim several times with her fists and constantly jumped around. She's
So
a frog,
bizarre.
leaping frog.
She's a frog.
Take that.
It's such a bizarre reaction.
Yes.
I understand you're frustrated, you're angry, but who's jumping from couch to couch?
Also audio there.
I don't even think I could physically do that.
That's,
you know? I feel like I'd like fall and like sprain something.
You've said this before about like other anger incidents. Like, how do you get that angry? Like,
I've never felt I've gotten angry before, but never angry enough to like jump up onto the couch and then leap to another couch and then back to the original couch
and punch somebody
and then
go
punch
back and
somebody
forth.
in the middle and then jump back onto the couch. Like, I feel like you stop jumping on couches when you're like 9, right? Like that's
No, apparently you stop at 50.
apparently, yeah. All I know is that if I try to jump up on a couch and jump to the other one, I'm breaking something. I'm spraining something. That sounds like a bad idea.
She must be very spry.
She's probably is.
Yeah. Cops were eventually called to the scene. They finally arrested Curl at 1 a.m. on Sunday for domestic battery, which is a misdemeanor, and she was released from custody later that day. The judge has also ordered Curl to have no contact with either the boyfriend or the female victim. So
crazy.
Yeah. So no more. No mas.
No mas.
We're
They're
not
done.
doing this.
They're done.
Yeah.
So bizarre. Maybe you should not if your idea is a threesome, I feel like you should do a little bit more research and not just like spring it on people. Like people are just hanging out and like, hey, threesome?
Yeah. Huh?
I feel like most people will probably be like, no, we're watching TV. Why are you?
No, I want it now.
I want it now.
How dare you?
They jump up on the couch.
I don't care how. I want it now.
Is that Veruca
Salt? Yeah. Literally, she stands on the podium instead of the scale.
Yeah.
Instead of the scale for the goose egg, she's standing on the couches.
I want it now. Yeah. That's literally her at 50.
Right. That would be her.
She's jumping around. Yeah.
They call it a menage a trois. I want.
Did you just watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? That is a reference, though.
I want to experience now. I've never had a feeling like this. Damn it, give it to me now. Who says no to this? I don't know.
Then randomly punches the guy in the middle of the song. Oh my god!
You need to have that ridiculous sound effect. I don't have it.
And then drop her down the thing. Yeah.
And then the cops can can arrest her. Wouldn't surprise me for Florida. That's actually sounds like something that could happen in some sort of weird Willy Wonka sex room or something.
That's the sound effect in the room.
Yeah, when she falls, when it's a bad egg.
No, that's the sound effect in the Florida sex room.
No, but it's also the one in Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Yeah. And the flap opens as she falls down.
Right.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, solid movie.
Yeah. I want to see the version where all the kids are now like 50 and like apparently like sex fiends in Florida.
Yeah, that's the Florida.
That's a
version.
completely different version of Willy Wonka.
So it's the Florida version of Willy Wonka. Yeah. I'll give you an everlasting gobstopper, bitch.
Look at my Willy Wonka. Oh my god. Anyway.
Come with me. And you'll be in a world of weird Florida.
That tunnel ride gets even weirder in this version.
Oh my god. That's just straight up meth. That's just the meth tunnel.
Don't know which way we're going. Which way the threesome's flowing.
Are you sucking? Are you blowing? which way are you going?
Just keeps going and going. The terror keeps growing and growing.
That's what I call my pants. I don't know.
The schnozberry tastes like schnozberry.
Take your damn clothes off.
Why? I love that movie. Why are we doing this? Why are we ruining childhood?
We're getting too late into the night.
Oh my God.
We're ruining favorite childhood movies. I think that's a sign we need to start wrapping it up. Yeah, we're losing our bearings.
It's kind of our MO, right?
Damn Florida. This is what Florida does to us.
Florida brings out the worst in everyone. Even Willy Wonka.
All right. On that note, we gotta start wrapping this up. We're going off the rails. we're trying to give the holiday spirit, and we're ruining Willy Wonka. That's not good. We gotta wrap this up before this takes any more of a turn. Thank you guys for tuning in and enjoying our little show. If you like what you heard, make sure you go to our website, thecrispynoodle.com. Make sure you follow us on all the social media things. But most importantly, make sure you have a way to get the podcast sent to you every week. That's the most important thing. 2 main ways to do it. First one is our YouTube page. Go to YouTube and search Crispy Noodle Podcast and hit that red subscribe button so that you get the podcast sent to your YouTube account straight away when the episode releases, and you can watch it on your phone. You can watch it on TV. You can watch it on your computer. You can enjoy the show on YouTube. Or the second main way to do it is on Spotify. We put the video podcast up on Spotify. But you can also put Spotify on in the background and listen to us as an audio-only podcast if you select. Or you can take us on the go with you using Spotify through Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. You can take us on the go with you wherever you're driving about. If you're trying to smuggle things into prison, if you're trying to have a threesome tonight, whatever you're trying to do, make sure
play it out of a speaker hanging from a drone.
Yes.
And fly it over the prison yard.
Yes.
The correctional institution.
Yes.
Prison yard.
Watch out. You'll get 30 days, though. Watch out.
10 years and 30 days.
Well, that's if you get caught with the smuggling.
With the smuggling. Yeah. Just don't smuggle it.
Right, don't smuggle. Just fly a drone.
Just fly it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And what can you do in those 30 days? You can find us individually on Blue Sky to share your sports, entertainment, and odd news stories. I'm at Mikey Costanzo, MikeyCostanzo.
And I am at Richard Liebig, RichLiebig. Find us on Blue Sky. Let us know what's happening. And if there's anything you want us to talk about on next week's episode, let us know. We'll give you a sausage shout out for your efforts. All right. Yeah, we got to wrap it up. I'm running out of steam. There you go.
It's getting to that stage.
Yeah. All right, that'll do it. This has been the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. That'll do it. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.
Later. Bye-bye, all you fine peoples. Good night.
Some of us have great stories, pretty stories that take place at lakes with boats and friends and noodle salad. A lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.